All right, and welcome as we begin today. We've got all the Netherdeep happening as our crew gets ready for one day soon, finding out more Vecna things. But for now, they have fled from the Netherdeep to Ankorau, bloodied and wounded, and began to rest in order to hopefully um, get relief from their many wounds. And you guys at least have had a long rest or two as you've been able to chill here during the day, regain your resources. And you don't have weeks necessarily, a little bit of time. But things are occurring, and the leaders all site is finding, as well as the Vermilion Dream, trying to find more and more ways to get this iridium, Bobby, in there, and then shipped out to the world, where it is worried it can cause much damage. So, what would you all like to do? What have you been up to?
Matt, in just trying to remember when we first had the vision of Alex Shawn, we saw what he looked like, right?
You've always had sort of like a shadowy version of it. You've never gotten to see like a full version.
Okay. Then in that case, one of the things that Nazan would like to do during their time is commission someone to do a painting and sort of describe the three women in their dining room, and sort of the atmosphere of inviting would sort of be what the image would depict.
Oh, nice.
And would make sure that there's sort of like a plaque or something to go along with it that says their names, and basically they aided one of the greatest heroes in history.
Okay. Actually, where do you want the plaque to go?
So I think if Zill would be okay with it, I would like to put it at his bakery.
Yeah, that's perfect. I actually added a trophy room as one of my level 9 special facilities.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Zill's deeply moved by this gesture of Mazan, like entrusting his bastion with this, what he perceives to be a momentous, gesture. The trophy room is littered with the various bones, appendages, parts that Zill has salvaged from their recent kills in Kael'Moro in the Netherdeep. And so he's constructed what kind of loosely resembles a shrine to the half-god, in addition to Nazan's painting.
Very
and then, how much time do we think we'll have, Matt, topside? It'll take me 10 days to do this crafting thing. But if that's too much, then no worries.
So, let me double check here, because I know we didn't have anything while I check on that. I just want to look it up.
Because Zill now has, his bakery has expanded. He has a sprawling complex with the bakery, a smithy, the trophy room, the sacristy, all of it haphazardly in service of sharing the faith of the Luxon.
So you were given 14 days to complete your task.
Total. Okay, that would cut it really close then. I don't think he would take the time. think the urgency of the mission would take priority.
Did we want to sell our treasure? The rubies and the rings and the string of pearls?
Definitely, we should get some diamonds.
Yeah, I don't have a particular need for any of those things. What about you, Siora?
I don't really have any use for them either. I mean, the only thing I could potentially do with them was use them as decorations for my glass jars, but I'm fine with selling them.
All right. And I assume we could sell them for the listed gold value.
Yes. Yeah, in a market like this, it's definitely possible.
Okay, I'll make a note in loot, but that's 1,312 gold and 5 silver for each of us.
Very cool. Anything else?
I think due to the effects of the fragment, Zill is a lot. He appears kind of frightened of being alone, and so he's constantly finding less and less plausible excuses to be in close proximity to various members of the group. Often he'll like fall asleep exhausted in other people's bastions, just any excuse not to be alone. It seems troubled.
All right. So let's say Siora finds Zill taking space. Does Siora have any reaction?
I think her reaction would be, Zill, what are you doing here? Are you okay?
I think Zill's been really, really regretful and anxious about the fact that the last time he was in Siora's holdings, he had like broken a bunch of her delicate glassware, and so he's curled up in a ball as tight as possible. And he does that thing that children do, where they just keep their eyes closed for a little while, hoping that they'll remain invisible somehow.
Zill, what's going on?
Oh, Siora, I must have dozed off. There's been so much to do lately, and we've attracted enemies. I thought it might be safer for you if I were nearby.
Oh, I see. Are you sure that's it?
Yes, not to suggest that you couldn't handle yourself in an ambush, but the enemies we face have unknown power, so it's best for us to stick together.
Sure. Okay. Just remember that if I'm here at night, Tyndall's here at night.
Oh, we should. It would be rude to exclude Nazan. We should probably include him.
You're right. We probably should. When
He would be a target for the ambush, yes?
I suppose we could all be a target for an ambush. Although I'm not sure why somebody would want to ambush us right now.
I think we're in agreement then, and perhaps we should make arrangements for our our various facilities to be consolidated, and that way we can just be closer all the time.
Right, but what happens if we need space?
Well, we could all go look for a space together.
Okay, well, I guess that's an option. I mean, I guess it's something that we can discuss. Merging into one versus us each having our own.
Then it's decided. I'll send word to Nazan.
Okay. We'll see what he has to say. But you're feeling okay. You look a little weary.
Oh, it's just. He'll show his palms where there's this bright red, kind of blistered rash. It's just no real bother. I can still swing my axe just fine.
Is there something that we can do to cure that?
I've tried some poultices, serums. Nothing has helped it.
What if we go to one of the temples?
Yes, that might work. Perhaps Tyndall could help.
Perhaps. All we can do is ask him.
Yeah, I'd be more comfortable, I think, with him versus seeking out one of the temples.
Well, I mean, always an option, so I'm sure he'll be around soon.
As Tendo enters.
Well, I heard my name. Somebody have coffee?
Oh, it's in the back. You know
Ooh.
where it is.
All right. Go get himself a coffee.
So I was gonna grab Messacina and very gingerly tap her on the head and tell her to go get Nazan and to fetch him because there's much to discuss.
Stino walks back in from getting coffee. He'll ask Zil, did I hear you talking about wanting to go to a temple to fix something?
No, that was in fact what I was hoping to avoid. Since our entry into the Netherdeep, I have been afflicted with this, and he'll show the blisters on his palms. And none of my remedies have been sufficient.
Well, there's some things I could try. Would you allow me to inspect it first?
Of course, yes.
You're going to have to hold still for about 11 minutes. He'll use Identify to see if he can learn anything about how this might be dispelled, particularly wanting to know if greater restoration would be effective.
Absolutely. All right, so real quick. Okay. Yeah, go studying it carefully. Certainly the exhaustion that was caused by it is treatable. Because you see, whenever this seems to happen, these symptoms, the body itself becomes exhausted. However, the actual effects here, you can't think of any type of cure. You're very sure greater restoration would do nothing.
Well, I don't think I can do anything for the condition itself, but I could treat the symptom of the exhaustion. And is he still exhausted after the long rest? Then
Long rest would cure
Okay.
exhaustion.
Well, fair enough, Tyndall. Thank you for looking into it. I suspected it would be a stubborn cure.
suspect it would take, if greater restoration doesn't work, it might be susceptible to a heal spell, but that's very high level magic. And if that doesn't work, then we're looking at a wish spell, which is well beyond anybody I know.
I would say, I guess you do see that you would be able to use a use of divine intervention that would take care of it. I guess I'll still allow that, even though it's become a lot easier to do it.
Duly noted.
But that's also an instant to raise dead, so there's a...
Oh, and do I remember being an instant raise dead without the penalty? No.
No. No, but you don't have to pay any spell components if you use divine intervention.
That's right.
That's the big thing. All right, so what everyone like to do?
Dasan would eventually make his way over, getting the message from Mrs. Zena.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect. Nazan, Sior and I had just decided that it would probably be best if we were to relocate so that our defenses won't stretch so thin. That we might unify our living arrangements to ward off against ambush or other attacks.
Yeah, that sounds great. Something we can definitely look into for sure.
Zil looks at Sior expectantly. Him being under the assumption that you're 100% invested in this idea.
Has Tyndall come back out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're hearing what Zil is telling Nazan.
I'm not sure we can get it done before we have to head back. Time is ticking, and there's the other group that's trying to take more of the ruidium.
No, yes, of course. I just thought maybe we could begin making preparations sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
That's,
Perhaps some of our hirelings can maybe take a look around, see if there might be a good place for it.
So your intention here is to find a place to like combine things.
Yeah.
Well,
Where you all can live. Or do you combine the bastions or just have a house you all live together in?
no decision has been made because we need Tyndall's opinion on this as well. This is just something that has come through Zill's mind based on his current mental state. And
Okay.
Siora is not trying to, for lack of better terms, poo-poo on his idea. Because she knows there's something going on. She hasn't been able to coax it out of him yet. So she thought maybe by having a discussion amongst the four of us, we might figure out what's really going on with Zill.
Gotcha. All right.
But also, if we're not able to find a place that can accommodate, all four of us, perhaps you and I can combine our stuff and have like an embassy of the dynasty.
that's a brilliant idea. Yes, I agree. We should.
So I think until tell me if you think this is right. You think Nizan would sort of understand what you're feeling?
Yeah, I think so. I think the link is pretty powerful now, and I think Zill is very accustomed to like passively communicating his mood across it.
But in the meantime, if you two are okay with it, maybe we can all stay here at least for the night before we head out.
I'm fine with that.
Works for me.
Because we'd be faster to depart in the morning. We don't need to rendezvous. We can just leave directly from here together.
Indeed. So is everyone trying to stay at Siora's then?
That's what it sounds like.
Yep, slumber party at Siora's.
All right. Because she was told, I mean, she invited everyone for a great time. Very cool. Then you successfully. What snack does everyone bring?
Right.
Mm.
Well, I'm guessing Zill is bringing his pastries since
Yeah.
that's what's.
The little beacon pastries, of course. Now he's incorporated a little bit of local, like, Ankara baking techniques, and maybe there's like a little bit of extra cardamom or cinnamon or something in it. Before it was kind of bland, but now he's added some local spices.
Nice.
I think they've spent enough time here that maybe there's sort of maybe like some spiced meat or something from a restaurant that we like
Oh, yeah, sure.
that Nizam would pick up some and bring.
that. And what about Tyndall?
Well, if Nazan's going to bring the meat, I think Tyndall is going to take a look at vegetable options and find a local salad joint or some local vegetables and use that to make a salad, probably of questionable taste because he doesn't know the local palate so well.
I've been here a little bit, but yeah, you're making it work.
Probably trying to replicate something that he had at a tavern at some point.
Nice.
In my brain, this sweet old lady sees you sitting there looking at the different fruits and vegetables.
Let me help you
She,
out, man.
she grabbed two that she thinks would be terrible together, and she's like, she comes in and just like, no, you need this one and this one.
Oh, they haven't hurt you that badly, honey. Don't do that.
I think at which point Tyndall's like, you know what? I should just call on Ayun and gain proficiency with chef's tools and learn how to cook.
It's the best used channel divinity ever.
Amazing. Okay. Then anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. So then we are ready to head into Netherdeep again.
Yes, let's do it again. This time with hopefully less oopses.
Because it was so much fun the first time. We want to do it again.
And again.
Very good. Alrighty then. In that case, let's do this thing.
Matt, in the morning, I'll start by casting water breathing on everybody.
Oh, good. Get water breathing out of the way. All right.
And again, before we go through the portal, I'll do the Rory's telepathic bond ritually.
Yeah, so for this show, I'm going to get to the portal fairly safely. So any other preparations before you go through the portal door?
Just in case it comes up, I picked up some spell components for legend lore, but I did that as part of the buying and selling of goods, so we're good. I hope.
Yep.
And then Nizan will cast Intellect Fortress on Tyndall, Leora, and Sil. Using a 5th level spell.
I think Zil visibly relaxes once the spell is in place. He lets out the sigh of relief.
In the private chat, I posted what it does. Intellect Fortress. You all had it last time.
Indeed. So remind me. It's in chat. Oh, look. And that's to everybody?
Everybody but himself.
Okay. So the guy was a psychic and the other stuff. Handy resistance here.
Yes, because the shield gives me resistance to psychic.
Nice.
Also, Matt, I learned that I was giving you the wrong armor class last week, so I apologize. I should be dead, but I'm not. I have corrected the problem.
Gotcha.
It was giving me the armor bonus for the armor that I'm technically have strapped to my back and what do you call it when you attuned to, so that I can get the benefits from it, but not actually using to shield myself.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, you swim through past the shattered statue into the area which previously you had visions of Alexandre's bedroom. And the last time you here you essentially took the passage to the east.
And what were the other directions?
West.
Oh, well. Should we try the other direction this time?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. I think at some point we want to check out as much of this as we can, so that we can learn as much as we can.
I agree. Zill's gonna coax Messacina into her frog form and have her drift over that direction.
Okay. Good enough. And she goes through. And you see a dark, empty chamber. After a tunnel leads there for about 40 feet. It just has a few patches of seagrass growing near the walls.
Zoe will report that the way is clear. For now.
Follow Zill, because I'm sure he's in the lead.
Yeah, when Sil started moving, Azan stayed close.
Very good. You swim forward here. You find yourselves. The water in this chamber feels as thick as oil, and a shiver moves down your spine as halos of pale red light surround you and your companions. You all sink to the bottom of the chamber and land softly as you touch the floor. You are no longer underwater, but standing on the edge of a small village surrounded by hills. A melee has broken out about 100 yards away in the middle of the village. Shadowy soldiers are pillaging the settlement, while villagers mount a futile effort to rebuff them. Before you can act, one of these soldiers raises his sword above his head and yells, "Ye ought to be kissing the ground we walk upon, you spineless cowards!" In a flash, he stabs a villager, whose death wail rings in your ears. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I think Azan would move up to engage the
See how-
soldiers.
How close did you say they were?
You're kind of overlooking them, but you can kind of run to engage.
Okay, I don't think Zill would hesitate. I think he would throw himself into that melee and pursuing the one who shouted.
Oh, by that point, when she saw the sword raise, when Sierra saw the sword raise above the guy's head, she would have pulled her longbow.
Yeah. Yeah, longbow pulled. Fortunately, the blade did hit before you could.
Right, but
yeah, no,
that's-
you're like you're in it. You're like, what? I'm already there.
Yep.
Very cool. All right. So running, you notice these halos stay with you. And looking behind you, you see iridium crystals rise wherever you step.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright, so with that, everyone, let's just a little. Here we go. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Got some good rolls. Wow. Oh my god, Julie.
27.
That's so crazy.
Oops. I have your own man. I'll be back. Stupid close names. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll get to that when our experiments are ready, but we are getting close. And that's interesting. All right, with that then, Siora, it is your turn.
all right. Bonus action, steady aim at the guy who raised the sword over his head.
You got it.
Oh, nice. For a nat 20.
Woo.
All right, so that is 12 points of piercing damage. I forgot, is sneak attack damage also doubled?
Um,
Or is it just the weapon?
On a crit?
Sneak attack. What does it say? Like, what's it? Is it? Does it count as weapon damage?
Oh, yeah, it does say the extra damage type is the same as the weapons type. I don't.
Okay. Let's crit for now.
Okay.
I'll post the text in private chat.
So that's an additional 19 points of damage.
Nice.
It does specifically call out sneak attack for doubling the dice.
Oh, it said double the dice on.
Yeah. So when you score a critical hit, you deal extra damage. Roll the attack's damage dice twice, and then add them together, and then add any other relevant modifiers. If the attack involves other damage dice, such as from the rogue sneak attack feature, you also roll those dice twice.
Nice. Very cool.
Okay. So, second attack is a 15.
All right. 15 here. They will quickly take their sword and block it.
Okay.
To a
and
shield.
then that's my turn.
Got it.
Everyone here tonight?
Yes, everyone is here. All right. With that, You go. As you attack, they turn to you here, looking all of you as you're just already hitting them. They're kind of going. Specifically, the one that you just hit looks confusing. As he looks confused, looks at all of you and says, "Commander Alex Shan, these people refuse to pay us tribute." And with that, one of the warriors nods here and stabs a villager. They can't give us what we need. There's no reason for them to be. Nazan.
Are there any of the soldiers that are prone about to kill somebody? Or posed to about kill somebody?
So there were 10. There's now 8 commoners around here. And they're around. They look like they were here to bully, beat, harass them into finally paying up.
So I'd like to attack one that has not killed a villager. I would like to chromatic orb that one.
Okay.
$16 hit.
That hits.
Electric damage. 19.
Okay. That hits. Why do you attack us?
Because they don't need a reason to exist. It's our job to defend the weak, not take from them.
Give you an odd look. As is that everything there in Nizan?
Yep.
All right. The commander of these group. Sorry. Looks above you. You have gone mad under the Red Moon's influence. Looks to his soldiers. Wrap these up. Kill who you can't carry. Maybe some torture will loosen their pockets. Commander, you need to stand down now. And you hear the soldiers shout, "Yes, Kalagatha!" Yes. They run and I think cross to see Aura here. Oh. And then I forgot to tell all of you, your attacks here are all going to do an extra 2d10 psychic damage.
Oh, interesting.
I'll quickly add that to these folks. As the commander is running towards Sior here.
10 for my attack.
Yeah, I added from yours. Right, so that's only an 11 and a 15.
Both miss.
Very good. Then Zil.
Zil was already hurtling into the middle of this fray, and I think he intuitively, across the psychic link, was going to prioritize Nazan's target, whoever he had already struck.
Okay, so like running past and getting one of the warriors.
Yes. So he, of course, has thrown himself into a rage, triggering feral celerity. I am attacking recklessly. That is going to be 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that is 8 points of initial slashing damage plus the 2d6 psychic damage from the axe. So that's 5 plus 5 psychic damage, and then the 2d10 additional psychic. Wow, that's a great roll. That's an additional 18 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, how do you want to kill it?
He cleaves through the offending sword arm and then immediately turns to the next and begins carving into them. That is, wow, only a 10 to hit for my first attack.
Oh, that's going to miss.
Okay. This is his final attack roll, and that is a natural 20.
Nice. This is commander or one of the other warriors?
This is one of the other warriors.
Perfect.
He's trying to thin the herd. So that is 21 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
And then I crit the Great Axe psychic damage as well, I believe.
Yeah, and the 2d10.
Oh, wow, God. That's an additional 15 psychic from the first part of the... or from the axe. And then the following 2d10 is an additional 5 points of psychic. That's 41 total to that one.
You did 40-10, right?
Oh, I did not. Yes, sorry. Let me double that. So that's an additional 11.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
This one he cleanly decapitates.
Nice.
And then kind of coming to his senses, he is going to use his remaining movement to close on the commander. And he is absolutely frothing with righteous anger. And he is going to impose his ferocious rage on the commander and ask for a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Nice.
He rolls a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, he's now frightened of me.
All right. This battle-hardened warrior seems to be immune to any fear.
Ew.
Boo. We concur. All right, that's my turn, Matt.
Good try, though. Tyndall.
All right, so there's still 2 left over on the other side there. Yeah. Okay. And they're within 5 feet of each other. So Tyndall is gonna try and. Yeah, we're gonna try it. So Tyndall wants to try and control the battlefield a little bit. So he is. He's gonna call out, "Rest your weary eyes. It's causing you madness." He's gonna cast Sleep on them. It's a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay. Is just the commander there?
No, the two peons.
Gotcha. The 2 PMs. All right. So I got 16 and 14.
Okay, 16 will save. The 14 is incapacitated until the end of its next turn, and then it repeats the save. And if it fails the second time, it's unconscious.
Okay. Let me. Quickly look at sleep. Huh. Interesting enough. Okay, sounds good. So the one's incapacitated. The other one made it. Anything else?
That's my action.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action.
Okay, so I'm sorry. The spell automatically fails
Why?
because they have immunity to the exhaustion condition.
What's that to do with sleep?
Good to know.
In the spell sleep,
Yep.
it says any creature that has immunity to exhaustion automatically succeed on saves against this spell.
Good to know. Cool. And I don't have much that I can do with my bonus action right now. Where's my bonus action list? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll stay where I'm at and call it my turn.
You got it. All right. So last one. Who's the closest? Well, no, actually. So there's they're not really. This one's going to go ahead and grab a villager and start tearing them away to one of the tents. As you hear them screaming and chains kind of come, you hear the sound of cuffs and chains. Throw some in. We go to Ciora.
All right. Since there's now someone within 5 feet of me, I'm literally going to drop my longbow, using quick draw to draw my short sword and dagger and attack this guy.
All right, Commander.
Bonus action, steady aim.
Nice.
You flanking.
Well, I had either way. So 27
That hits.
for 9 points of damage,
Nice.
plus an additional 6 for sneak attack. Using the nicked action, gonna swing at him with my dagger.
Yes.
For an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's an additional 4 points of damage.
Nice.
And then second swing with the short sword. For a 20 to hit.
Yes.
For an additional 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. First warrior that had slain someone turns, grabs another person, looks to the individual besides them, and just basically just lops their head off. And then walks away, dragging the other to another tent. Nazan.
Ready for the first stupid thing of the night?
Yes.
Zahn heads into the first tent that somebody was dragged into.
Okay. Running in, you see the villager chained it down to a table. You can see already a fire warming a red hot poker.
Cool. I would like to do some stuff. I'll tell you exactly what it is.
I think it's gonna be violent.
Yeah, Nizan at second level is going to chromatic warp this guy.
Got it.
I know him within 5 feet. So I'm going to use my advantage from recap
Nice.
I'm going to attack him. Give me a straight roll instead of disadvantage. It's 24 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
20 electric damage.
Ooh, they definitely
Man.
scream in pain.
7 psychic.
Nice. They're bloodied.
And then, if he can, he's going to try and interpose himself between the person
Okay.
and the bad guy.
Got it.
And that shall end my turn.
All right. All right. They raise their sword, and you're trying to make a vicious attack. Specifically trying to come down your chest. Oh, only for 12.
Could be good enough, Kitten.
They take a second swing for a dirty 20,
Okay.
and a third for a 25.
Ooh.
So both those two hit. So the first attack's going to be 10 slashing, and then 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
Zill.
Watching his friend take those 2 vicious blows, Zill is going to roar in anger and again attacking recklessly. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
That is 12 magical slashing, an additional 4 psychic from the Ruidium Axe, and then great roll. An additional 19 psychic damage from whatever ambient effect is happening.
Very nice.
And then he is going to, of course, attack again for a 24 to hit.
Woo!
That is,
Anger is bloodied.
it's only 8 points of magical slashing, 7 points of psychic from the axe, and then 2d10 is an additional 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh, very good.
And that is his turn.
Nice. Then we'll go to Tyndall.
Tyndall is going to follow Nazan into the tent. And he'll call out, "The bell tolls not for them, but for you." And he's going to cast Toll the Dead on the soldier. So Wisdom 16.
Oh, yeah, that is going to be a 4.
12 plus 4 is 15 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And then he's going to go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon, just at 2nd level, and try and conk this guy on the head. It's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's spiritual weapon.
You never told me what book it was.
So that's 6 force damage, and then that would that benefit
Yep.
from the?
How do you want to kill it?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you just see the spiritual weapon show up and conk him on the head. So like, so after his skin blackens from the necrotic damage,
Yeah.
the book comes in and finishes the job by conking him on the head, and he
It
topples
pulls the head
over.
up. Ah! Very good.
You
We'll
can
go up
move
to
the
Siora.
weapon 20 feet.
Yeah, I mean, if I can, I move the weapon towards the other tent.
good, Ciora.
Swinging at the guy in front of me again
Let's go.
for a 24
That hits.
Mamma mia.
for 10 piercing,
Ooh,
plus an additional 7 for sneak attack.
nice.
Using the nicked action from my dagger, we're gonna swing at him again. Ooh, for a natural 20.
Heck yeah, let's go.
For an additional 4 points of damage.
How do you want to kill it?
My favorite thing, stabbing him in the eye.
Through the eye.
Man, Zero would have a field day with the beholder.
Okay.
Is there anybody left?
There's the one that took a villager to one of the tents.
And they're probably more than 40 feet from me, aren't they?
30, 35, 40 would get you to the front door.
Okay. Well, since I haven't used a bonus action, I can bonus action dash into the tent, correct?
Yep.
And then swing at him with my short sword. For a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Just knock over.
For 7 points of damage.
Oh, very good.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
There's no one in there.
At this, I guess they're going to go ahead and turn towards you, Ciora. They raise.
Oh, I sorry. Just bring him.
They are battle axe for 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Take a second swing for a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh god.
So first we'll have 6 slashing damage. Then 19 slashing damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Axe goes deep in the shoulder. Nazan.
Yeah, Azan will head into the next tent,
Yep, let's go.
and he is going to yeah, he is going to do chromatic orb at first level. Yes, a 12 doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not. They hold up the shield. Just,
2. And like before, if he can, Azan will interpose himself between the villager and the attacker, and end his turn.
right. Then Zill.
Zill is gonna reach down and drag the commander by the jaw 40 feet towards that tent, and then lift him up and bellow at the top of his lungs. You speak of tribute. The only tribute you will have is the honorable death we give you. I demand you yield.
All right, give me intimidation check.
Okay, I do have advantage because of rage.
Couldn't get him by the jaw, but it does kind of look like you're squishing his head.
Yeah. He's palming it like it's a basketball, you know. That's a 21.
21. With that, they look, drop their weapons. Histopathian. And with that, they seem to no longer be willing to fight.
Get off my screen then.
Kane the villager.
You grab them, and they are relieved. And you hear the whispers around you from the Apothian again. There are bright spots amid the ruin. Sometimes beauty, kindness. You handled that better than I did. I wish I could have seen their faces happy with relief that they were saved, rather than fraught with sorrow at their losses. And the vision here fades, and you feel the water holding you up once more. Then you look in the north wall, and what seems to be a hidden passage rolls open.
Zill.
Yes. His blood's still up. He's still raging.
Oh. Where's Messicina?
And he looks around for her, kind of snaps his fingers expectantly, and she'll return from invisibility.
Nice.
Want to have her check the secret passage, please?
Of course. And you see that he's struggling to keep his bisected jaw together as he commands her into this secret passage, and Zill's just looking with disgust at the slaughter that we apparently interrupted.
Zill, we're out of that vision now.
We are, but he could not trust the hearts of his fellow soldiers, those under his command. We corrupted this memory, but in truth, it must have happened differently.
Yeah, well, and again, maybe he was corrupted by the Ruidium before he had a change of heart about something. We don't know his whole story yet, so we don't know what led to this. I understand it's not I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's not pleasant to look at. That is definitely for sure. But again, we're still trying to put all the pieces together. And maybe he had a breaking point at some time before he had a change of heart. I mean, so far, most everything we've seen about him has been horrible. Not him personally, but things that have been done to him have been horrible. So we don't know what he was like as he got older. Maybe he finally had a breaking point where he did bad things until something happened that gave him a change of heart. We just have to continue on this path that we're on and try not to let it anger us or make us go into a rage so that we are potentially corrupted or have a change of heart and decide to go another direction.
In Zill's head, the connection between himself and Azan, he'll hear Luxon, radiant and unyielding, guide our steps through shadow and light. Let each life be a lesson, each death a beginning, that I may walk the path toward clarity. May my soul shine as a beacon in your cycle, and may we return to you, ever seeking, ever rising.
seeking of a rising. And Zil kind of echoes it back to Nazan, and then we'll relax. But he still looks anguished at this atrocity that was carried out by the half-god's soldiers. And he'll come and walk over closer to where Nazan is standing. I think he realizes too that he's drifted farther away than he's comfortable.
These are truly trying things to see, indeed. And he'll take Zill's hand and then look over at Siora. Siora, you're hurt. Do you need a potion or?
Um. Uh, well,
For some reasons here, I think that your injury has caused us to not be unable to hear you.
You're right.
The vocal cords have been severed.
Yeah, she's thinking in her head, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yes, I will take a potion. Thank you for your concern. And that was what? 2d4. So 6 plus 2, so 8 points of healing.
Very nice.
I know Messicina went down the through the opening. Can I stand at the opening and look in and see what I see?
Well, okay, so because we haven't sent Messicina in yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zil commands her, and he'll give Nazan a kind of squeeze on the hand, and then have Messicina proceed.
In the middle of this chamber stands a marble pedestal, above which floats a mote of opalescent lights about the size of a fig. The boat of crimson energy occasionally crackles across its glowing surface. Resting on the pedestal below, this light is a tiny gray. Below this light is a tiny gray doll in the shape of some kind of four-legged animal.
Everyone's okay. I will take this one.
Sure.
As Zil did before, Nazan will approach it. And I think
You hear the voice. Yes, you let go of hope because you know nothing will ever change.
Nazan will pick up the toy just before touching the sphere or the moat.
As you pick it up, you all hear, Mishka, my old friend. Instantly, the red halos around your heads have vanished.
And then, as Zil did before, Nazan will touch the moat.
Okay. So you reach out, touch, and you see. Suddenly, all of you get the vision of a teenager that sleeps fitfully under vermilion moon. Its glow washing him in faint red tones. He doesn't rest easy until a cloud drifts in front of the moon, masking its sight from his slumber. Then you find yourselves brought back. As the little mote of light comes into your soul, Nasan.
Nazan, are you well? Do you feel any different?
A little bit. I'm not sure yet. Something. s- It's terrible how the moon has such an effect on him. And Nizan will tuck the stuffed doll away in one of his pockets. And he'll walk back to stand near Syl and the others.
Good.
Are there any other exits out of this room other than the one we came in?
Indeed, looking now, you see the one way back and a new one here. Another way forward.
Do you want to go back to the room and go from there, or do you want to continue on from here?
I think we should go forward, not back.
Okay. Is there only one other direction out of here, Matt, or?
Yeah, the way back and then a different way.
Okay.
All right. Then you go forward. As you do that, let's go ahead and take a little bit of an early break. We'll come back.
See you guys in a bit.
All right.
Alrighty. And we are back. So, taking the path north.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, this chamber is filled with hauntingly beautiful seaweed and ghostly white coral. A stone altar in the middle of the room is decorated with carvings of cyclopean skulls, grasping hands. A barrier made of red energy covers the doorway in the north wall, beyond which you can make out another underwater chamber. Carved above the doorway in common is the following inscription: Apothian, Apothian, leave your childhood yearnings behind. It is time to don your armor and go to war. What would you like to do?
What is this, a riddle? Are we meant to answer in some way?
Well, I think potentially if we want to move on, we have to figure out what it means.
Uh, I'd like to try to approach the barrier. And then from my pocket, pull out the stuffed animal I brought with me
Okay.
and set it on the ground next to the door.
Okay. You sit next to the door. The barrier still seems to be there.
Okay, that's not it.
I would like to investigate the pedestal
Okay. Altar there.
or altar, yeah. Not very well though. I got an 8.
Okay. Yeah. Don't get any further information.
Put it on the altar, Nizan.
Nazan will pick up the toy and walk over and set it on the altar.
All right. So you place it. You see the red barrier flicker and vanish.
There's an armor lying around the room, is there?
No.
Okay.
think Nizan looks down sadly at the toy before turning back towards the door.
Perhaps the solution lies elsewhere, deeper in the.
So the barrier's gone, so you can go forward.
Yep.
Oh, I completely misunderstood that. Okay, yeah, then Zil would proceed. Sorry, guys.
That's right. Nizan would follow.
Sierra will follow Nizan.
And Tendo will take up the rear.
Keep the cleric in the rear. That's a great idea. So it's better than the wizard.
I can definitely take a hit better than you can. And Sierra's already beat up, so.
Very good. In that case, as you come forward, the roof of this underwater sepulchre has 3 naturally formed domes, each one reaching its apex about 30 feet above the floor. Veins of iridium cling to the walls, forming a lattice that casts red light on the clumps of seagrass growing along the room's perimeter. The underwater gloom gives way to a scene showing a parched battlefield under a bleak ashen sky all around you. Shadowy figures clash swords, and the air is filled with battle cries and the drums of war. Familiar-looking black towers in the distance provide clues to where and when you are at the gates of the Betrayer's Rise during one of the fiercest battles of the Calamity. In this conflict, Aleksand fought the Crawling King's horde and scored a hard-won victory. In this version, however, it seems the battle is yours to win or lose. All right. As we begin, one of you is to be designated the leader. You get to choose.
I go for the cleric of knowledge.
If he's willing, I also second that.
Given his history with the Crawling King, or his race's history with the Crawling King, Tyndall has no problem leading a fight against him.
It works out then.
Okay, so now I'll tell you what the leader means. The leader, if you move 30 feet or more away from the leader or start your turn in such a location, you will suffer consequences. Specifically, a good portion of damage.
Cool.
This persists even if they die or incapacitated. Their corpse will act as such as the anchor.
Make the corpse a backpack so we save.
In other words, protect the cleric.
In addition, this battle is going to go there. Just to let you know, there is no short rests or long rests or anything as you are part of this march of war now within the memory.
You're gonna have to give me a second. I tripped, I fell, and I broke some minis. You know what? Shut up. It's not funny. Stop laughing at me.
It's a little funny. All right. So,
Dick.
well, me, yeah. But you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Okay.
I see this. I see the Nathan. Very good.
And I would like to take my initiative swap and swap it with Zill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's a swapped.
I'm just gonna kick back and relax for a while since I got a 3.
All right. In that case, we will begin. As you hear the voice of the Apotheon. After so long, their faces have faded into the haze of the past. I try to remember them. Not my enemies, but the soldiers who fought alongside me. The least I could do was wade into the heart of the battle, where the suffering was already the worst, and take it all into me. And with this, you see 5 grim knights approach evil soldiers of the crawling king. The hands and mouths about them indicating their allegiance as they charge forward. Zill, you get to go first.
Without hesitation, he is hurtling towards them, raging immediately.
Very good.
He'll strike out for the closest one. Begin making his 3 attacks. These are all reckless. First attack is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, that's 11 points of magical slashing,
Nice.
and then an additional 8 psychic. The next attack is only a 16 to hit.
That hits as well.
Okay. That is 9 points of magical slashing. Oof, terrible rolls, followed by additional 2 psychic. And then with his third and final attack, Zill is going to forego advantage and use his brutal strike feature. Come on. Oh, darn. That's only a 13 to hit.
Oh, yeah. So shield goes up as it parries.
Okay, that is my turn.
Very good. Tyndall.
Tyndall's going to make sure he's within 30 feet of everyone. Cool. And I think, given the threat, he's going to go ahead and cast some Spirit Guardians. We'll go 4th level for that.
Nice.
Cool. I'd like to be basically right next to Siora. Actually, I'd like to be between Siora and the enemy on the far right of the camera, which is, there's no directions. Which way is north, south? Yes, that way.
All right, so take that one. That one probably just comes into your Spirit Guardians. Makes a wisdom save for 2.
Cool. Where is my 4th level damage for that? That is 18.
Nice. radiant damage as they scream. The light begins to rip them to shreds. Anything else?
Actually, realizing my brain totally forgot that I wanted to be within 15 feet of things, you'd probably take one more step forward to get that other one that Zill's already engaged with.
Okay, 14.
That will fail.
What was the damage again?
18.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, you watch so Tyndall weaves his spell and takes a step forward, and you watch as he just steps forward with this aura of books that are spectral in nature, and as the creature is embedded within him, he just gets bludgeoned. It looks like he gets bludgeoned to death by books passing through him and tumbles over.
Nice.
And that'd be my turn.
Okay.
Is that the one that Zill was on? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yes.
I'm missing an enemy, and I cannot find it anywhere.
Okay, we did only start with 4 enemies.
I thought you said 5.
We'll do 4. If I did say 5. Ciora!
Alrighty. The one closest to Tyndall, I'm going to bonus action steady aim and shoot at it with my longbow.
Let's go.
That would be a 25
That hits.
for 10 points of damage,
Oh, very good.
plus some sneak attack for an additional 5. Using the nicked action, gonna swing at it with the dagger. No, I can't. Never mind. So second hit with the longbow.
Very good.
Whoops. 21
That hits.
for an additional 9 points of damage.
Ooh, very nice.
And
Very
that
bloodied.
will be my turn.
Okay. Okay. With that, that one hero was fighting is going to go ahead and run at Tyndall. Swinging their battle axe for a 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 11 slashing damage.
Cool.
Then we'll swing again.
Swing, batter,
Coming
batter,
in
batter.
17.
17 will miss.
Okay. And I would say the 2 in the back there. They're going to go ahead and back up 30 feet each. And begin firing arrows at Tyndall. We got a miss. Is 4 arrows come slashing by. Another miss. Third miss. And a dirty 20.
That just hits.
All right, lands between the armor for 6 piercing damage. Then Nazan.
Cool. The one that ended its turn takes Spirit Guardian's damage.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
I took their damage. I just killed them at the end of the turn because they were so low.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I burn away.
Cool. And then Spirit Guardians goes down because I failed the second con save.
All right.
Oh no. My turn, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to move up to the side of Tyndall,
Good.
and then I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Oh. I need 3 bodies. I don't have 3 bodies. Well, here, guys, are your donkeys from, that first season.
Cool.
And a sword. There you go. Still got your cart in here, too. You haven't used that in forever.
Interestingly enough, this is where we left it in the grand scheme of things.
Very nice.
That's so true.
And that'll end my turn.
It's like, hey, I know those donkeys.
All right, then we're back up to Zill.
Oh, my donkey is still in my extras tab. Didn't have the heart to delete him.
Well, he's
So-
not dead yet. He's on the battlefield right now.
That's right.
Amazing.
Matt, I have 40 feet of movement, but using that 40 feet of movement will draw me too far for my leader, correct?
Correct.
Can I pick up Tyndall and move him 40 feet closer? Well, shoot, then my party will take damage.
Indeed.
Oh, Matt, you're watching me finally understand the complications of this encounter. Can I pick up Tyndall and move him forward like 20 feet or 15 feet, however far I can without poor Sior getting caught outside his range?
There.
Okay, perfect. And then Zill is just going to pause and look really menacingly at this thing. Can I hold my action for if it comes into melee range, or is that okay?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay. I'll just hold my attack action for an enemy that comes into melee range. That is my turn for now. Oh, and bonus action, extend my rage.
Nice.
Oh no, it's combat puzzle.
Ruh-roh.
Tyndall.
Yeah. Interesting. Wanting to help close the distance some. How far am I from Nazan currently?
You are 30. Oh, from Zan?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. I think I have to be within 15. Yeah. So that's not going
Nice.
to do
He
what I
dropped you
want.
there. Now you're good.
Well, I was wanting to be within 15 of Siora so I could pull her forward, but that's not going to work. So
Look,
instead,
yell at your tank, not me.
I will keep it basic and
All right, guys, he's pulling out the pumpkin spice.
I'm just going. They're shooting arrows. They're probably ranger oriented. Well, we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna try a sacred flame on them.
Okay.
And it's a dex save. DC 16.
There's only a 14.
All right. They take 14 radiant damage.
Very nice.
So that's my action, and let's make sure I'm not missing something with my jewel. Now I could teleport somebody, but yeah, teleporting is not going to help a lot here.
He teleports you are 15 feet closer to you.
Well, they have to be within 15 feet for me to use
Oh.
it. That's why it's not very
Do
helpful.
they have to be at the end of their turn, start of their turn? What is the ruling on when they have to be within 30 feet of you? Always?
If they leave it, they take damage, and if they start their turn outside of it, they take damage.
So if I move, somebody takes damage.
Yeah.
That's what I could do. I could take a potion. I'll take a potion. Cool. Minimum roll. Neat.
Very
Is it
good.
wrong that I have that many dead bodies?
Yeah, you know. All right, we'll go to Siora.
All right. I will move up 20 feet so that I'm closer to Tyndall. And then I'm going to shoot my longbow at the one over to the right, the one that Zil wasn't going for.
Yeah, you like to shoot a longbow? Here's our longbow.
That's right. For an 11.
11 will miss against the armor.
All right. Second attack for a 21.
That strikes.
For 12 points of damage.
First one was a warning shot.
That's right. And that will be my turn.
Okay, is that a magical bow?
No.
Okay, so it would be resistant to that.
Boo.
I haven't been able to find one yet in this game.
That is by design.
Sure.
That's why you have the bastions. But we'll go and the ones by Zil will close in, taking their
Yay.
axes.
Both of them coming in?
Yeah.
You can only punch one of them. Choose
All
one.
right. I've got a 23 to hit and a 17 to hit.
They will both hit.
And then let me zoom all. Another 19 to hit, so that's another hit. And only a 16.
That still hits. Meets it, beats it.
All right. Good. Coming through access. So we've got 6, then 11.
Is this all slashing damage, Matt?
Yes.
Okay.
6 slashing, 11 slashing, then 9 slashing, and then 6 slashing.
I'm assuming this is non-magical. I'm halving all of it from rage.
Either way, you'd half it with rage,
Oh, it does any. Okay, cool.
because rage doesn't differentiate. And then Nazan.
Oh, Matt, do I get to make my attacks because they came into
Yes,
melee?
they came in. You get 1 attack.
Okay. A whopping 26 to hit.
That hits.
I rolled a 1 on my damage die. That's 8 points of slashing damage
They're bloodied.
and 7 points of additional psychic damage.
Very good.
Trembling in fear, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, very injured. We'll go to Zil. No, Nazan. I'm on Nazan. It's Nazan's turn.
Nizan would like to move so that he's within 10 feet of Zil.
Nice.
What do you have?
I have 30.
You can't get within 10.
Okay, cool. Then this is what's going to happen. I'm going to bonus action, and for the first time, I'm going to do something I totally forgot I could do. My features become more tiger-like as I shift into a tiger, tigery creature, which is very interesting on the kind of race site, or a bugbear. I'm a more tiger-like bugbear, and so that increases my movement to 40 feet.
You're there.
Cool. I also gained 2 times my proficiency bonus in temp hit points.
For my clarification, do your mirror images do the same?
Of course, they have to look exactly like.
I love it.
The heroic chronicle giveth, and he forgetteth.
So that was my bonus action and my movement. I am going to use my action now to firebolt one of the guys surrounding my friend.
Pew, pew.
Nice.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Let's
13
see it.
doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
13 does not.
Pew.
Cool. That'll end my turn.
Nice. Okay. Then with that, we'll go up to Zill.
All right. Zill, comfortably within range of his allies, is going to make 2 savage attacks. That is, of course, reckless. That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, good roll. It's a whopping 18 points of slashing, followed by another 6 points of psychic to this target.
Nice.
And then his final reckless attack is a... Oh, I'm in too many games. I forget if I have brutal critical yet. I do not have it yet. So that's a 27 to hit. 16 points of magical slashing, followed by an additional 8 points of psychic.
All right, he is killed. How do you want to kill him?
Zill is going to actually make those 2 slashing overhead attacks and then use the momentum to slam his forehead into its breastplate.
To
And
be
then
fair, I think that one was a girl.
that makes it worse, probably. More painful. And then he's going to swing around regarding the remaining enemy.
Very nice. All right, and at the end of the turn.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
All right, then
What, did you not
Tyndall.
do enough for your liking?
Yeah.
Cool. Tyndall will step forward 10 feet.
Nice.
Should keep everybody within range. And the one that's still left, has it been damaged?
No.
Okay. Then we'll try a Sacred Flame on it.
Nice.
So dex save again.
Got it. Dex save, we got 6.
Okay, that will fail. So it takes 14 radiant damage.
Nice.
And while I want to do more with spells, I also feel like I should conserve spell slots because we learned that this dungeon is a slog.
All right, then we'll go to Ciora.
Alrighty. Since we're all this close, is it possible for me to flank the guy that's on Zill? Which means I'm going to drop my... I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
And that still leaves us all within 30 feet. So I'm going to drop my longbow, quick draw the short sword and the dagger, And I'm gonna swing at him
Nice.
with a 28.
28 hits.
That is 6 points of magical piercing, along with 12 points of sneak attack. Using the nicked action with my dagger.
Right, they are bloodied.
For a 27 to hit.
That hits.
For 1 point of piercing that is not magical.
All right.
And then second swing with the short sword for a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh.
We love to see it.
For an additional 12 points of magical piercing.
How do you want to kill it?
Well, since his back's to me, I'm gonna chop his head off.
Nice. All right, with that, your sword goes and you look around, and this first horde that you've killed, making your way towards the Betrayer's Rise. I'll let you know you've got 2 rounds to prepare for what comes next.
Bonus action, extend range.
Okay, picking up my short bow or my long bow and storing it.
Nice.
Tyndall will step forward to Siora and cast a second level Cure Wounds.
All right.
That's a dang good roll. That's 28 hit points back.
Nice. Thank you.
I also have 3 healing potions if anybody needs one.
And I have 4 still. If there's an emergency.
Zil looks relatively unscathed, and he's bouncing on the balls of his feet, passing his great axe back and forth. He's glad he can finally just hit something instead of subjecting himself to trauma.
Second round, can I take the dodge action?
I mean, you can.
In case we get fireballed as soon as we're out the gate.
Fireball. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Are we meant to be moving toward the gate still, or?
Yeah, so you're moving more and more towards the gate, basically.
Okay.
So it's gonna...
So I imagine during those turns we would do the party shuffle.
Indeed. Party shuffle, party shuffle. Okay, so in that case... Oh. You hear Alexand's voice here. Actually, so coming up you, you see 5 warriors glowing with red light here. Next to them are 2 large moorbounders. These panther-like creatures that are leaping. Then before you, as you grip your swords and ready your magics, they look at each other and become pieces of red mist and merge into a bloodfin, long serpentine creature that you fought in the waters before, that seems to swim through the air as normally as it would swim through the water. Upon the flesh of it, you see the howling faces of the warriors. So we will continue And so we are starting off essentially. We left. So it's going to come first here. So and then after it, it's going to be Nazan.
For my clarification, because that was a lot of things, it's just a bloodfin, right?
Yeah, Bloodfin and 2 more bounders.
Hug body 1 and hug body 2. That
It's
one's
usually it has 50 feet and it's coming within 5 feet of Tyndall, who is dodging. And let's see here, Tyndall, you're at full HP.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Okay. So you do have damage.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. That is a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Comes down for 14 piercing damage. And you are grappled and restrained. Which point from there is any of the other ones within 10 feet?
No.
All right, the tail's coming towards Zill. And that's going to be a dirty 20.
That hits.
That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. You're raging.
Oh, 13's already halved, Matt.
No, it's half
Oh.
6. All right, and then as a bonus action, it's going to attempt to swallow Tyndall.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Nom 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 nom.
That is a natural 1 with the disadvantage because of dodge. So now you die. Oh no, it is a flat. So sorry, that would be 16.
That
Misses.
is a miss.
So it does not swallow. It will, however, now go the rest of its movement up. So how many feet will that be?
You had 80,
50.
20 feet straight up in the air.
Okay, so it goes 20 feet up. And with that, we'll get to Nazan.
Oh wait, does Tyndall go with it?
Yeah.
You guys, let's all be glad it can only go 20 feet up.
All right. Go ahead, Nazan.
Okay. Super cool. Great. I don't like that.
No?
Mm-mm.
I like it. I think it's great.
Oh, dang it. Tyndall, why are you there? I can't use that thing. That's okay. It's all right. I have a plan. My plan is to write about this in my journal later. I am going to point at it and cast Blight. 4th level spell on 17 save.
Okay. So con save. 17 to see if it avoids the blight. There's only an 8.
Nice. 34 damage.
Ooh. It's not bloody, but it's definitely hurt. Anything else?
Nope, I'll just use my free action to cry.
Zill.
Zill looks warily up at where this creature has dragged his comrade into the sky. How far up is it, Matt?
20 feet above ground right now.
So we only have 10 feet of movement ourselves until we get zapped on the end of our leash. So feeling that kind of tug towards Tyndall as the identified leader, as a bonus action, Zill is going to reach for that source of radiant energy inside of him, and he is going to manifest his celestial revelation, and you see 2 gleaming wings sprout from his back. Hopefully I don't need that the rest of our long rest, and then he's going to fly straight up and make 2 reckless attacks on this creature.
Nice.
So that's a 27 to hit. 8 points of magical slashing. 5 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Then his next attack is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 18 points of magical slashing, followed by an additional 5 points of psychic damage. And that is Zill's turn.
All right. And that was the Bloodfin?
Yes, sorry.
All right, perfect. All right. They're very bloodied. And we'll go to Tyndall.
Well, that leads to interesting decisions if they're very bloodied. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, what's the range on this? Is it within 5 feet? So that would still mean a 15-foot fall. Sure. I'll take a 15-foot fall. That's fine, right? Cool. Tyndall, as a bonus action, is going to use his Jewel of Three Prayers to teleport himself just below the creature, so it's within 5 feet of me, and it needs to make a DC 18 con save.
Ooh, very nice. See how it goes. That is 18.
Okay, so it saves, so it'll take half damage. So it'll take 13 damage.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, you see Tyndall just poof out of it and appear right below, and a bright, blinding flash appears, and he just starts to fall. I did it! Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Mission accomplished. Look up below.
He'll fall to the ground because he has no way to stay up.
Use my reaction to catch him.
I don't think you were right below him, so no, unfortunately not.
Had to ask.
Okay.
So how much bludgeoning damage do I take?
Let's see, 15 feet.
It's not gonna be that bad.
2.
Cool. Okay, so that was my bonus action. I'm looking like I'm in not great shape, so I need to...
You are prone when you fall.
Cool. I haven't used any movement, so I'll use my movement to stand up.
Sounds good.
And then I will... where's it? Cure wounds on myself at 4th level, because I'm not looking... Not where I want to be. Cool. I just doubled my health.
That was quite a roll.
I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good roll. Cool. That's my action. Bonus action. Movement was to stand up, and I think I'm just bracing myself for these moorbounders to come in and start trying to chew on me.
Very good. Alrighty. With that, the moorbounders bound in as they leap. Let's see here. They have 70 feet of movement. They're going to come in and attack Tyndall for 17 to hit.
Miss.
And go for a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, the claw comes scouring across your face, down your neck, towards your abdomen for... Widen the window so the dice roll. 19 slashing damage.
Cool.
Then Ciora.
Flanking the one there on the right. Gonna swing at it with my short sword.
Nice.
26 to hit
That hits.
for 7 magical piercing, plus 7 points of sneak attack. Using the Vex or the nicked action, gonna swing at it with the dagger. Ooh, for a 27 to hit.
That hits.
For 2 points of piercing damage. It's non-magical.
Ooh, very cool.
And second swing with the short sword for a 24 to hit. For an additional 10 points of magical piercing.
How do you want to kill it?
Slitting it right in half.
Come on, baby, it's okay. She didn't mean to hurt you.
And that'll be my turn.
Very good. With that, Nazan.
Zan would like to use Toll the Dead on the Warbounder that is close to him.
Okay,
Wisdom 17 save.
got it. That is 19.
That save. I don't think it takes anything.
Nope.
Cool.
We'll
That
go back.
is my turn.
All right, back up to Zill.
Drifting above the battlefield, Zill realizes he has, with a panic, left his allies unprotected, and so he's going to swoop down, recklessly attacking at the Moorbounder. That is a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Finally, a decent damage roll. That's 19 points of magical slashing. An extra 5 points of psychic. And then his second reckless attack is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That is an additional 14 points of magical slashing.
Nice.
And then crackling through the great axe is an additional 6 points of psychic damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I think it's exactly as I said. Zill strikes true, and then as the axe is buried in the Moorbounder's spine, there is this crackle of vermilion lightning that dances up, crackling through the haft, spasming the corpse, which then kind of falls limp at his feet.
Nice. And you hear, you cut them down, endlessly a scythe in the hands of a reaper. It doesn't matter how many you kill. You water the lands with blood. And your allies, they die anyway. Alright, as you see more enemies on the horizon, you have 1 round, my friends. What would you like to do?
Zill's just going to extend his rage. He's got 8 more rounds of his wings. He's just preparing for the next onslaught.
I don't think
Anybody
there's
else?
anything that Nazan wants to do. Again, unless somebody wants to take a potion from him. I don't have anything.
Siora is going to do a level 2 Cure Wounds on Tyndall.
Oh, then I won't use up my spell slots for it.
That gets you an additional 21 points of healing.
Oh, that tops me off.
Okay.
Cool. In that case, to try and take the pressure off of myself, because things seem to be targeting me rather viciously, because I am the leader. Oh, it's a good thing or a bad thing for me to be invisible, guys? Because if I'm invisible, then you don't know where I am. Well, I guess Siora knows where I am.
It's true. We just take the psychic damage randomly. Oh, wait.
We can all use
Guys.
our thing.
Do we have Intellect Fortress? Could we have been avoiding this mechanic the whole time?
What's resistant, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. So we'd still take a bit. Okay.
All right, I won't be invisible. I would like to be invisible, but I'm worried about what that means for my buddies.
We could all use our Vecna gift.
But what's our Vecna gift?
See invisibility.
Oh,
I'm sure that will have no negative effects later in life when we are actually working that aspect of the story.
yeah. I guess I'll just take the dodge action then.
Okay. Very good. So,
That's heavy sigh, Matt.
all right. All right. So then we begin. And sorry, 1 second here. Communicate with the art department, and we go. So, as this, you see, really, you feel a rumbling on the ground. As you see a mini fortress on the back of a large horizon-back tortoise. Riding on it are 5 warriors. As it's barreling towards you, you're starting about 20 feet away from the tortoise. There it is. With the warriors. And we go to Zill.
I don't think Zill is going to show any restraint anymore. He's going to use all 40 of his movement, his now flying speed, to stampede towards whichever one of them looks the most formidable up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right for the enemy.
Climbing up the tortoise. Give me athletics check.
Oh, he's flying, Matt.
Oh, he flies. Cool.
Yeah, Celestial Revelation for 7 more rounds or whatever.
Nice.
It makes it a lot easier for me to put him on there.
And
He's gone
he is,
right for the captain.
yes, it's gonna make a reckless attack. That is a 19, and Zill's jaw will bisect and unhinge, and he is gonna use 4 of his maneuver points to use Carrion Feast, which is 5d6. Ooh, that's too many. Got a little excited there. So that's 21 points of necrotic energy as Zill gorges himself on this thing's
Nice.
throat.
All right, that is half to 10.
Oof, okay. He gets temp HP from the damage he inflicts, so the temp HP would be halved as well.
Yeah.
All right. And bonus action, I don't think he can really do anything special. Yeah, that's my turn.
Very good. Then we'll go to Tyndall.
Okay. Let's try this. This could be interesting. Tyndall's going to look at this tortoise and wanting to remove that threat so we can deal only with the warriors is going to try to banish it. It's a
Ooh.
charisma save.
Charisma save on the tortoise. Let's
This is
go.
awesome. This is great.
15.
That fails.
Woo.
How much time
So-
I took to stick them all on there?
So the tortoise disappears.
All right. Tortoise is
They
banished.
might all be taking some fall damage, Matt.
Indeed. We will.
I mean, if any of them don't land prone.
They were not land prone, actually. They were laying on their feet.
Boo. It's okay, buddy. You went somewhere better. Wait a minute.
Okay.
For her,
As they land, the tortoise is gone. But no.
oh,
Anything else, Tyndall?
Yeah, he'll move. Well, how far are they from me?
And did Zill get more than 30 feet away
he's
from?
40.
He's 40. Okay, so Zill does take that psychic.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is the closest one.
Okay.
So that's 12 psychic. Half to 6.
Okay.
I think I'm going to stay where I'm at for now. Yeah.
Of course. That's 11 bludgeoning to Zill. Oh, no, Zill's flying. That's right. So very cool. And we'll go to Ciora.
Can I move up to 1 and still be within 30 feet of Tyndall?
Because that's not you. That puts you at 25 from Tyndall.
Alrighty. Swinging at it with my short sword for a 15.
15 will miss.
All right. Then second attack Oh, nice. And that 20,
I said, which one are you aiming at?
the one that's right up
In the
there.
front,
All right, is that a commander or is that a regular one?
regular one. Commanders
you.
on the back always.
Okay, cool.
Like the cowards they are.
Nice.
So that's 13 points of magical piercing, plus some sneak attack. So 7 plus 8, an additional 15 for sneak attack.
Ooh.
And using the and that was magical. And then using the nicked action with my dagger, swinging at it for a 21 to hit
Yes.
for an additional 1 point of damage. That's not
Ooh.
magical.
You certainly nicked them.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Very good. Alright, so commander's gonna go. He yells. Commander yells, "Reinforcements to me!" And 2 additional warriors appear flanking Tyndall.
Rude.
Alright, and then so I'll take care of their attacks here. Okay, so sorry, that's an 18 to hit. And then a 21 to hit
That'll hit.
for 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then a 16 for a miss. And a nat 20. For only 10 more slashing damage.
Cool. Both con saves save, so still banished.
Okay. And then the rest of the regular warriors here are going to surround Siora. So I got an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then a bunch of misses, but a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's 2 hits, and then 19 for 3 hits. And I got a nat 20.
Oh, I'm gonna go down.
Oh no.
Possibly. 'Cause they're gonna hit me good.
And then a 22 and 16.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's 5 hits and a crit. So the crit is 14 slashing. And I got 6, 12, 6, and 12.
Still up.
All right, it's just bloodied. And that brings us to Nazan.
Shit. Is their leader within 60 feet of me?
Yes, exactly.
Cool. Nazan is going to try and cast the delay spell
Ooh.
on the leader. Wisdom 17 save.
Only a 9.
Cool. Starting next round. Turns happen during the rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at the beginning of the next round, he automatically moves to the bottom of the initiative.
Okay, nice.
So that means he'll go after all of us. And that is all I can do.
Got it.
Actually, can I move up 15 feet closer? Actually, can I move up to where Siora is? No. Dang it. Never mind. Leave me where I am. Okay. I'm done being indecisive now.
It's
All right,
okay,
we'll
we
go to
love
Zill.
you.
There's 12 psychic coming at you for being away from Tyndall.
No, he's who?
Zill, I thought he was 40
Okay,
feet
Zill,
away.
yes.
I
I
am
asked that
so, yeah.
before. Okay, yeah.
Jesus.
Zill,
Is that
is
half?
going-
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause you have
Oh, the
resist-
12.
I'm not having it already. I'm just saying 6 is coming
Okay.
at you. I mean, 12 is coming at you. Apply your resistances.
Copy. Zill is going to swoop down at the most threatening one. I'm assuming this is the commander.
Yep.
Yep.
And make a reckless attack. That's only an 11 to hit.
That misses. So he puts his shield deflecting.
Oof, gosh. And then his second one is only a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Bonus action. He will burn 2 maneuver points and use Axolotl's regeneration, giving himself back a whopping, oh wow, that's max, 17 hit points.
Nice.
And that is my turn. Wow. Sorry, team.
Tyndall.
Okay, Tyndall doesn't like being surrounded, so he's gonna try and kill these guys. So he's gonna use a bonus action with his jewel. He's gonna teleport himself forward 5 feet, so he's still within 5 feet of both of them. I need a con save from them.
Nice. So they will get 16.
That fails. Is that for both of them?
Yep.
Okay, so they fail. They take 21 points of radiant damage and are blinded.
Ooh.
Cool. And that was his bonus action. He's going to use Word of Radiance. And he'll say burn for me and another con save.
Nice.
This time the DC is only 16 though.
All right. They will get one fails, one succeeds.
Okay. So the one that fails. Okay, roll the dice, please. One that fails takes 10 more radiant damage. And since they're blinded, I would like to move forward to be right behind Siora.
Nice. Yeah.
Am I no longer surrounded? Because there would be someone between you and me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she couldn't get within 5. You'd be 10 at best.
Okay. In that case, I would. That changes things because I don't want to be that close to them and put myself in a position where I'm flanked. So I'll actually stay back where I was
Okay.
with the blinded ones.
Nice. Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Ciora.
Okay. I would like to bonus action disengage and move out of being surrounded.
Very good. So at first difficult terrain, but then normal. She's got 40 feet.
And if that's the case, can I flank one of the ones on Tyndall?
Yeah.
I have enough movement.
Yeah, because you were only 30 from Tyndall.
Okay.
Or 25 from Tyndall, so you can get 15 behind them.
Okay.
They're also blinded, so they
Advantage.
already have disadvantage. Or
Okay.
You have advantage, on the blind.
yes,
Yep.
yes, that's the one.
You're good.
Okay, so that is a 15.
15 hits. Or no, it doesn't hit. What am I
Oh,
doing? I'm
okay.
tired. Sorry,
That's okay.
guys. 15. Let me double check before I'm crazy. Yeah, correct. Misses with the shield. Tink.
All right. Then gonna swing again with my second attack. For a 24.
No, that hits.
All right, so that is 9 points of magical piercing, plus an additional 8 for sneak attack.
Right. How do you want to kill it?
Chopping his head off.
Nice.
And
Sorry.
that will be my turn.
All right. So there's one left there. So the one that is left. I'll go ahead and take their swings at Tyndall. For an 18 to hit.
Bounces off my shield.
Yep. 11. Okay. And then got the batch of 4 here. Sierra just left them. So they're going to do their best to surround Tyndall.
And they have how much movement?
They have 30.
Yep.
Okay.
The blind dude is just standing over here.
That's what we got. Miss. 25 to hit.
Yep.
And then miss. Miss. Just one hit. Only the one hit of all of it. How are you blocking all this?
Faith, of course.
Yeah, I think he's still wreathed in a glow from his use of the jewel and the word of radiance, and so I think he's making use of the light coming off of him as he's just moving out of the way as they can't quite get a pin on his location from the just the bright light masking his movements.
Very cool. So that is 9 slashing damage.
Cool. Let's find out if the turtle comes back. It does not.
Okay, then Nazan.
D&D is very hard tonight. I don't like any of this. So
It could be worse.
yes, there is a turtle somewhere. Are there 2 within 5 feet of me?
If you take one step that way. Now there are.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I had disadvantage on this spell, so.
Oh, would you like to go back over here then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I mean, not
No,
that it's
they're
gonna
not.
make it any worse.
These are your donkeys. I don't know if mirror image is still up.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah,
Nobody's tried to hit me, so.
Those are your donkeys, not bad guys. I already
Cool.
mistaked them once.
Okay. I am going to. Chromatic orb. One of the guys surrounding Tyndall. I almost said the person's name, not the character's name. At 3rd level. I'm going to use my last fortune die, which is a 10, so 19 to hit.
19 hits. And I apologize. Who was the target here?
We'll just say the one that's closest to me, but right next to Tyndall.
Okay.
And that was a terrible roll. 1, 2, 2, 5, 4. 14 points of electric damage.
Okay.
Owie.
Still up.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now the commander.
Nom, 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 nom.
As he strikes. It's Zil. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Natural
Oh, wait.
20.
Matt, I was attacking recklessly.
I was doing advantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So
Remember
first
when
one,
Zil tried to die.
first one is 7 slashing.
Okay.
And then we've got the crit for 13 slashing.
Okay.
And tearing off skin for 19 necrotic.
I also have resistance to necrotic.
Woohoo!
Okay. Alrighty.
And Zil, it is your turn.
Zil is, of course, going to retaliate, making his reckless attacks. That is a dirty 20 to hit for 14 points of magical slashing, plus an additional 8 of psychic. And then a 22 to hit
Nice.
for 12 points of magical slashing and 7 additional points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
And he is going to hold his ground there. That's my turn.
Tyndall.
Guys, I've got a couple options. Some of them are quite extreme. Probably overkill.
I mean, how many guys you got close to you?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They're
there's
only going after you?
Yeah.
I think overkill is a good game.
Well, let's just start with this. Bonus action, I'm going to use my Jewel of Three Prayers again. To get out of the middle. And I'll teleport so that I'm next to Siora, but still within still within 5 feet of the two that are there. One of them's already blinded. I'll teleport so that I'm more closer to Nizan, so that I'm next to the two that are.
Take over here.
Yeah, but I need to be within 5 feet of two of them. Yeah.
Now we get psychic.
Cool. And then I need those two to make con saves for me.
Okay.
DC is 18 on that.
So I got 23 and 17.
Okay, 17 fails, so they are blinded and take 27.
That one's done and cooked.
Okay, and then the success takes half of that, so 13.
How do you want to kill that one?
Yeah, so Tendo blinks out of existence temporarily, and you watch as he reappears, and the flash of radiant energy just burns them away.
Nice.
As they melt into ash. At least 3 of them, right? All right, my most extreme option seems too extreme now. If you want to know how extreme I was thinking, guys, I was thinking of using my divine intervention to do flame strike.
That would be awesome. With this
There would never be a more value flame strike with 5 enemies within it. But that seems overkill with 3. That I think I could probably finish off with just I can't do a Spirit Guardians without.
Spirit Guardians or Turtle, your choice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to step forward into them.
Hi, guys.
And use my Word of Radiance to try and get as many as I can with Word of Radiance. So
Alright.
it's a con save.
Very nice.
DC is 16.
So success, fail.
Okay, 10 damage on a fail.
Nice. They burn, scream, and one is bloodied.
So we're down to 1, correct?
No, there's still 3.
Oh, they're okay. So did one of them die, or none of them died?
None of them died.
Okay, but they're bloodied. I see. I understand.
Yes, burn is just their skin sizzles and blisters is what I.
Okay.
Because these are the most healthy ones. That's why you've picked off
Yeah.
the other ones.
Yeah. All right then.
Anything else?
That's my action and bonus action, and I don't want to move away from them, so that's my turn.
All right, and then so I think at the start of your other turn we should have done some psychic damage that we didn't do.
We don't wanna.
So that is 7 half to 3. Sierra, go ahead.
Flank the closest one
Whee!
and swing at it with my short sword, using dreadful strike. So that's a 22 to hit.
Nice.
So that is 10 points of magical piercing. An additional 7 for sneak attack, and an additional 3 points of psychic damage.
All right, they are bloodied.
Okay, moving on with the nicked action and swinging at it with the dagger. For a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
That is 3 points of piercing damage. That is not magical. And second attack with the short sword for a 28 to hit.
Nice.
For an additional 6 points of magical piercing.
There we go. All right,
And-
so up.
That will be my turn.
All right. Continuing the 3 will continue their focus on the Tyndall.
Man, never regretted being the leader, did you?
Oh, I knew this was going to happen.
All right, so we'll start with 24 to hit,
Yep.
25 to hit,
Yep.
24 to hit,
Yep.
24 to hit. Plus 2 attacks, natural 20,
God damn it.
and a natural 20.
I'm probably going down here, guys.
4 hits and a crit. So, here we go. $12 slashing. 7 slashing. 12 slashing. 10 slashing.
I'm definitely going down here, guys.
5 slashing.
I'm down.
Okay.
According to the rules, the animal shows up right where it was, right?
Uh-huh.
This gonna hurt.
And then 8 for 2 failed death saves. 8 damage, basically. Because it's the one last hit hits as the tortoise
It's
goes.
going right on top of them.
They
did not move.
I know, but it's high enough where it doesn't. It's standing over them.
You're so much nicer than me.
That's actually in the rules of the Horizon Back Tortoise.
You're so much nicer than me.
It's very specific about the scenario. It's really funny. All right, so poor Tyndall, but the Horizon Back Tortoise is back, and it will maneuver the way it must to take a bite at Zill for a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
I guess it gets advantage. Okay, so 24. Taking a chomp for 32 bludgeoning. Half to 16. And a Nazan.
So here's what I would like to do. I would like to go and to where Tyndall is, and with him dimension door, so that we are far enough away from them, but so I guess closer to you, art department, but still within 30 of Siora.
Hide behind your mirror image. You know what? We'll put him behind you. There you go.
Cool. That's my action.
Nice.
Bonus action, I would like to pour a healing potion down Tyndall's throat.
There we go.
2d4 plus 2. So for 5 points of health.
Nice.
And then I would like to stay there, standing protectively over him.
You got it. And the commander fighting Zil. For 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Then a 23 to hit. And finally a dirty 20.
You will all hit.
So first off, 9 slashing, 11 slashing. Of course, having it for your stuff. And then additional 11 slashing and 6 necrotic. And with that, we're back up to Zil.
I love this. They're just trading, slapping each other. I assume I take the psychic at the top of the round, Matt.
I mean, I would have added the B word in front of that, but okay.
Yes, thank you. First psychic is 16.
Okay. So Zil is going to attack recklessly. That is 11 points of magical slashing.
Heck yes. They are
6 points of psychic.
Nice.
And then he's going to use 4 for maneuver points.
4 maneuver points.
Carrion Feast. Let's see if we can crit. Oof. Gosh, I keep missing. Only a 12.
That's not it.
He will miss, and then as a bonus action, he'll burn another 2 for Axolotl's regeneration. That is 11. That's 15 hit points back. And that is my turn.
Okay. Let's go, Tyndall.
Tyndall's gonna stand up. And he wants to move sort of diagonally to try and get so almost toward the tortoise, basically. He wants to make sure he gets to a point where he's within 15 feet of the center of the soldier peoples, but also within 15 feet of Nizan.
Right there.
Cool. And then he's going to send a Nizan bomb into the middle of them.
Whee! Boom.
With his bonus action. That's I need a DC 18 con save from them.
Nice. Okay, so fail. All fails.
On a fail, they take 31 damage and are blinded.
How do you kill all of them?
Like I said, I just use Nizan as a bomb, and an explosion of light comes off of it.
Oh, the buzzings.
I like to picture it as a cannonball.
Nice.
And then is he within 60 of Zil?
Should be.
And I am going to use a 5th level spell to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Very nice.
And we all get back 27 hit points.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I knew we were all beat up.
What'd you say, Bobby?
I said I wish they all could have mine because I don't need any.
Yeah.
For once, the wizard doesn't need any.
Hey man, mark this on a calendar. It's not gonna happen again.
I will. Yeah, definitely.
Luke, we need you to calendar something.
And I don't think I have any movement left, so I think that's just the end of my turn.
Yep.
All right, Ciora.
Well, I hate to have to do it, but I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to get out of the leader's range. So bonus action dash to flank with Zill on the captain. If that's possible.
You can't. The tortoise is right. Well, no, you can get under the tortoise. Matt already said it.
Yep.
And swinging at him with my short sword.
Let's go.
Oh, sweet, for a natural 20.
Woohoo!
Alright, so that is 10 points of magical piercing plus 6, 11, 17 points of sneak attack.
Nice.
Swinging at him with the dagger for also a natural 20 for 5 points of piercing that is not magical. And then second hit with the short sword for a 24.
Hits.
And that is an additional 10 points of magical piercing.
Very good. So up, but barely.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Seeing the new meal near it, the tortoise will try to take a bite out of Siora. For dirty 30.
Ooh.
And that is 37 bludgeoning damage.
Wow. Okay, still up.
Do you have
Uncanny
uncanny-
dodge.
No, I don't have that yet.
Okay. Just double checking. And then Nazan.
Cool. I would like to move 30 feet closer to the bad guy, the main bad guy, not the turtle, the actual bad guy.
All right.
And then I am going to firebolt him.
Nice.
It's 21 to hit.
That hits.
9 fire damage.
Has 9 HP. How do you want to kill him?
I think the flame just burns through his head.
Nice.
A big hole in his forehead.
Befriend the tortoise. How cool would it be to ride that into battle? No?
Right.
Alright.
Anything else, Nazan?
No, I think that's it. Unless we have to fight the turtle.
Right. I mean, you do.
Okay, great.
Is it so the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I can't. Yeah.
Okay. Zell.
All right, Zill is going to recklessly attack this giant creature that just appeared out of nowhere in front of him. Oof. Unfortunately, that's only a 16 to hit.
Yeah, scrapes the shell, doesn't penetrate.
Oh goodness, he's having a hard day. Second attack is only a 14 to hit.
Oh.
Bonus action, he'll heal himself some more. 2 more maneuver points for regeneration. And that is only 7 points of healing back. And that is Zill's. Or no, he'll like. Where is Siora? I'm flanking with her already.
Yep.
Okay, then he'll stay put.
You kind of can't see it. She's right there.
Oh.
She's in its nook.
But yeah, that's Zill's whole turn.
Okay. Tyndall.
Tyndall would like to move closer so his friends can stop taking damage.
Oh, indeed, we didn't do that, so. 20. Half to 10. Go ahead, Tyndall.
I mean, I don't think it's a waste of healing. I think we all need some healing, so he's gonna mass cure wounds again.
All right.
That is 23 hit points back to all of us. Is Nazar within 15 feet of me?
No, move up 5 feet and he will be.
Okay.
Now he is.
Cool. Is there another space within 15 feet of the tortoise then?
I mean, technically you are 15 feet within the tortoise.
Okay.
Do you want to get closer?
Not particularly, no.
Thought I'd ask.
Do I want to do more damage with the jewel? Yes. Should I do more damage with the jewel? Yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it once, and if it doesn't blind it, then that'll be it. Okay, so we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna teleport Nazan, 5 feet to the side or something, so that he's within 5 feet of the tortoise. And I need the tortoise to make a con save.
You got it.
Alan, come on, ride the tortoise. No.
That is a 27.
Okay, well, it'll take half damage still, so it takes 12 radiant damage.
Very good.
And that is as much as I can do, so that's my turn.
All right. And Ciora.
Okay. While it is distracted by Zill, I'm gonna try jumping up on it.
Okay. Give me athletics check.
All right. 14.
Okay, that will do it. Get on up.
All right. So I guess that's really my actions. There's not much more I can do. So my intent is on my next turn then is try to
Wasn't your action, it was your movement.
okay. Then I would like to move up to its head and this ought to be really good. I would like to take the manacles and try to use it as a bit, like for a horse, and tie my ropes to it. Between the
Okay.
parts that would be the handles, I'm going to try to move it away.
Okay. Interesting. Give me animal handling.
All right. Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh. You're unable to get it there. It's ignoring it. It kind of falls out of the mouth. That's definitely action. Anything else?
Nope. Just gonna try to hang on. Try again the next round.
All right. I put that mouth. That means to do it, Ciora, but it's going to try to lean and try to grab you since you're on top of its head and been trying to get stuff in its mouth. Oh my! For a natural 20.
All right.
And 45 bludgeoning damage.
I am down.
We'll go to Nazan.
Wait, sorry, I have a quick question first. Since that was 45 points of damage, That's more than half of what my actual total damage would be, or health points would be. My health is 87.
It's if
So,
if it goes into the negatives and exceeds your max HP.
okay. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
All good. Go ahead, Zan.
Is Siora like in its mouth swallowed, or did it just bite her?
Just bitter, so she's just right now just sort of like floating. This thing is made for people to kind of be on, so like I think she counts as sort of just on it. She doesn't fall off like what normally would.
Okay, cool. I would like to use my last 5th level spell slot. I'm casting Synaptic Static, which has a 20-foot radius sphere. I want to put it so that the sphere touches the turtle, but nobody else.
Okay.
And then I need an Intelligence 17 saving.
14.
Cool. 28 psychic damage.
Very nice.
And it is Muddled Thoughts for the next minute. During this time, it subtracts 1d6 from all attack rolls, ability checks, as well as any Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. I don't know what it's concentrating on.
Sounds good.
The target makes intelligence saving throws at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. So it's kind of something's wrong with its brain. Does not feel good. It's very confused. And we'll go to Zill.
Zill is going to look up at this great beast, growing weary, but knowing that he has to continue, and it's going to attack. That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
This is, of course, reckless. That's 11 magical slashing, 9 additional psychic. And the second attack is a 21 to hit for 15 magical slashing and 6 additional psychic damage.
Nice. All
And
right.
that's my turn.
Bloodying it up the best you can. It's not bloodied, but is getting injured. Tyndall.
So right off the bat, I'm going to do some healing word on Siora. Just at first level for 10 hit points back. And then we're going to see how wise this thing is. So we're going to cast some Toll the Dead.
Very nice. That will be an 18.
That will save. Wise enough, it seems.
Yes.
I mean, they do live hundreds and hundreds of years.
So it takes no damage. And I mean, skirting it as much as I can, I'd like to sort of rotate around so that I'm kind of more behind my allies instead of off to the side.
Got it.
This way or this way?
To the first direction. Yes, that direction.
Just step in some dead bodies. You'll be fine.
Then Siora.
Alrighty. Doesn't want to do this the easy way, so I guess we'll do it the hard way. And I'm going to swing at him with my short sword.
All right.
There's an 18 hit.
18 hits.
All right. So that is 6 points of magical slashing. Using the nicked action, going to swing at it with the dagger.
Okay. I mean, I do believe Zill's within 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So is Nazan.
Okay, so that's 3 points of sneak attack. Then there was a 25 to hit on the dagger.
Yep.
For an additional 2 points of piercing that is not magical. And second hit with the short sword is a 13, so not going to hit.
No, unfortunately not.
And that'll be my turn.
Got it. All right, it'll lean down to Zill.
Okay.
And I'll get advantage. Let's just see. That is a dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
All right. Ooh.
I was subtracting the d6.
Oh, thank you. 19.
Still hits.
Okay, for 31 bludgeoning.
Okay.
After the 15. Then we'll go to Nazan.
Exasperated. Nazan's just gonna look at it, point, and say, "Just fucking die," and cast Blight
Okay.
on 17.
Okay, con, that's an 18.
Minus the d6.
Oh, that's right, saves. Thank you. For a 16.
40 necrotic damage.
Ooh, very good. It screams as it gets to be bloodied.
Oh, you're not dead yet. Great.
Oh no.
Great, is what Nazan says. And that'll end his turn.
Zill.
Zill is going to recklessly attack, of course. A whopping dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
19 points of magical slashing. And 6 points of psychic. And then he is going to dart forward with his fangs and attempt another carrion feast. Oof, wow, watch it. Finally hit. That's 25 to hit. Terrible roll. Only 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
But still gets 14 of those as 10th HP. And then as a bonus action, he will regenerate. And I am down to my last couple maneuver points here. That is 9 hit points back. And that is Zill's turn.
All right. Tyndall.
Tyndall. No longer having anything to concentrate on. I think Tyndall's going to cast Spiritual Weapon at third level and try and bonk this thing for 11, so that's not going to happen. And then he's going to call down Divine Fire with a Sacred Flame. So let's see if it's dexterous. It's a DC 16 dex save.
Oh, that is a 19 on the die for 15. For a fail.
Oh, man.
Since I'm standing on top of him, do I need to do something?
No,
No.
not for Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay.
That is 10 radiant
Oh, no.
damage.
Very nice.
And that will be my turn.
All right. And then Ciora.
Alrighty, bonus action steady aim, swinging at him with my short sword.
Ah.
16.
Oh, sparks off the shell.
Alright, swinging at it for a second attack for a 24.
That hits.
And 6 points of magical piercing. And using the nicked action, I'm going to swing at it with my dagger, which gives me advantage. Ooh, for a nat 20.
Nice.
And that is 5 points of non-magical piercing damage with some additional sneak attack of 10. 19 points of sneak attack.
Very good.
And that'll be my turn.
Oh, okay. They bloodied. It's going to let out. Yeah, I think Sierra definitely has just irritated enough where it's going to have to kind of try to buck its head to try to get you again. For so low, a 3 for 15.
Does not hit.
Okay. Whew. Just move. Nazan.
Matt, it gets to make a save, an
Yes.
intelligence save again.
Yep, that's a 5.
Okay. Nazan is going to spend 3 charges from the Ring of Shooting Stars and position them so they do not get any of my people in its 15-foot cube. It needs to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
That's a -1.
Why is the music so loud?
Looks like it's 5d4 per charge.
Probably, that's pretty good.
$41.
How do you want to kill it?
I think the whatever they are charges go off, and just as they explode in sparks, like little bits of the light just shoot through the tortoise, even penetrating its shell, causing serious wounds to its vital organs, and it dies.
Very good. So when you hear voice of Alex Shan once more to break the spine of the crawling king's horde, I had to slay both the commander and the tortoise. I don't remember which one I killed the first. And the tortoise drops and lets out one shudder. You are victorious. You see allies, faces in shadow of Alex Shan's cheer as you rout the enemy. You see a young man limping and bloodied towards you. You won the day, brave Alex Shan. My wounds burn. But if you command it, I will follow you to the end. And you hear in your head's the whisper, it never ends. What would you like to do?
To the person, I say, it ends soon. go seek treatment. We will be victorious.
With that, the scene fades. And you are once more in the grotto. As two doors open in the north wall. We will end there for tonight.